Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive into some seriously cutting-edge tech?
Always ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so today we're looking at Nokia's brand new 5G 360 camera. And get this, it's the world's first.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It really is.
It is. And it's packed with features that could completely change how we see and interact with the world.
Definitely.
We're talking 8K resolution, real-time streaming, and even 3D spatial audio.
Yeah, you're not just seeing things, you're practically experiencing them.
Exactly. Like, picture this. You're a mining engineer. You just had a blast in a tunnel. It's dangerous to go in there right away.
That's right.
But with this camera, you could put on a VR headset, connect to the camera wirelessly, and it's like you're right there in the tunnel, but from the safety of the office.
Exactly. And that's just one example. This tech has implications for everything from manufacturing to live events, you name it.
I think it'd be good to break down what we're talking about here a little bit. So 8K resolution, for people who aren't tech experts, what does that actually mean for the viewing experience?
Okay, so think of it this way. You know when you're watching a regular HD video on your TV? It's kind of like looking through a window, right?
Yeah.
8K is like taking that window and blowing it up to cover your entire field of vision. The details are so sharp, it's almost like you can reach out and touch what you're seeing.
Wow.
And that sharpness combined with the 360-degree view, it's like you're actually there.
And then you add in the spatial audio, which you were talking about before.
Right.
So that means that the sounds aren't just coming from your headphones. They're coming from all around you, so you can actually pinpoint where something is happening.
Yeah, exactly. Like if a rock falls in that mine you were talking about, you not only see it fall, but hear it from the right direction.
Oh, wow. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it adds a whole other layer of immersion to the experience.
So this camera, it's clearly not just a point-and-shoot kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed for some pretty tough environments.
Definitely.
You mentioned it could be used in a mine, so what makes it so rugged?
Well, for starters, it's IP67 rated.
Okay, there's that rating again. What does that actually mean for people who don't know?
IP67 means it's basically dustproof and waterproof.
Okay.
You can drop it in a puddle and it'll be fine.
Wow.
It can withstand pretty extreme temperatures too. So yeah, it's built to take a beating.
So this camera is pretty amazing in itself, but you were saying earlier that the real game changer is the combination of the camera with 5G.
Absolutely.
So how does that work?
5G is like a super highway for data.
Right.
It lets information travel way faster than before. So when you're using the camera, there's almost zero lag.
Wow.
You can move the camera around, zoom in on things, and everything happens in real time, no delays.
So it makes it so perfect for things like remote control then, right?
Yeah, if you're controlling a piece of machinery from miles away, you need that instant feedback. And 5G makes that possible.
It's not just about controlling machines though, right? This camera has applications in tons of different fields.
Exactly. It really does. Think about security. Imagine a security team monitoring a big event venue. With this camera, they could have a complete view of everything happening in real time.
Right, right.
No blind spots.
Or even something as simple as sports.
Exactly.
Imagine being able to watch a game from home, and it's like you're right there on the field, seeing every play from every angle.
That's already starting to happen. Some stadiums are using this tech to create immersive fan experiences.
So we're talking about the camera capturing all this incredible footage, but it's not just about recording, right? There's also software that can analyze the data in real time.
Right. Nokia has developed software called RXM that's specifically designed to work with this camera. It can do things like object recognition and tracking, so you can use it to monitor traffic flow, identify potential safety hazards, all sorts of things.
So businesses can actually use the data from this camera to make smarter decisions.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It turns visual data into actionable insights.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You know what else is interesting? You mentioned earlier that this one camera could potentially replace multiple traditional cameras.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, because it has a full 360-degree view, you don't need to set up a bunch of different cameras to cover all the angles.
Oh, right.
You just need one.
That makes sense.
And that's huge for things like cost and efficiency. Imagine you're setting up security cameras in a warehouse. Instead of having to run cables and mount a dozen different cameras, you just install one of these and you're done.
Yeah, that simplifies things a lot.
It also reduces the risk of blind spots because you're getting a complete picture from a single source.
It's pretty incredible to think about how much this technology could change things.
Yeah.
And it's evolving so quickly, it makes you wonder what's next.
Yeah.
We've talked about sight and sound, but are there other senses that we might be able to experience remotely through technology like this in the future?
That's a really interesting question. I mean, think about touch, for example. There's already research being done on haptic feedback technology that could allow you to feel textures and sensations through a VR headset.
Wow.
Or even smell. There are companies working on devices that can recreate smells digitally.
Really?
Yeah. So who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to put on a headset and not only see and hear a distant location, but also feel the wind on your face or smell the flowers in a garden.
It's pretty wild to think about. I guess the line between being there in person and experiencing something remotely is getting blurrier all the time.
Exactly. And that opens up a whole world of possibilities for how we connect with each other and with the world around us.
That's something to think about. Thanks for taking us on this deep dive. It's been amazing to explore the potential of Nokia's 5G 360 camera.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
Until next time, keep exploring.
Absolutely.
If this tech tutorial was helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. For more detail, you can visit our blog website www.evergreentechtips.com.